let's just say the top half of Caleb Stills.
Yeah, I think it gave me a little bit of a concussion.
Going way up top is Billy Ray. What's this? Jamie Cox makes the trip. Never seen a shoplifted Hurricane Rana. What do we got here? Going for the Cox block. Oh, throw a super kick into it. Ladies and gentlemen, you have new champions. And Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase. We have all types of action lined up tonight, but right now, starting the show, accompanied by his brother Jimmy Gray, representing the Gray Wolves, let's hear it for Jheras Grey! Jairus, Jimmy, happy to have you here at Capital Pro. Always excited to see you. You are in an intense one-on-one matchup here in just a moment.
Let's see. For the last couple months, you people have seen, you guys have all watched, we had our little series with Rivera and his partner. They consistently cheated us the entire time. Then we get into a match, Jimmy does, with Jason Blazin, and he gets cheated. Then last month, I get into a match with Jason Blazin, and I get cheated. So later on tonight, we're not putting up with this anymore. We're sick of getting cheated, and we're sick of being overlooked. We're sick of dealing with people doing whatever they want whenever we end up having a match with them. So now we're going to do whatever we want. Why do you guys say that every show? I don't like spinning in circles. It makes me dizzy. Yeah, it's a sword.
Yeah, that's an intense contraption you have there.
Oh yeah, the Black Blade of Death metal is beautiful.
He broke it and rebuilt it. It's pretty sick.
Oh yeah, no matter how many times this thing breaks, I'm gonna rebuild it and break it again. Because every single time, I can just break it over another person, over and over again, until this thing's finally into a million splinters. And I'm gonna keep every single one of them. Because I love the way this thing feels. Especially when it hits people.
But later tonight.
Oh yeah, as Jimmy's saying, later tonight when we face Jason Blazin and Pun the Psych, it's gonna be great. Because we're gonna do one thing and one thing only. It's going to be, no, that's got nothing to do with what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is break the two of them into as many pieces as we possibly can, because then they can't cheat us ever again. Did you just laugh over there? Oh, it's that one. Hold this.
That's the Gray Wolves, focusing on Jason Blazin and Pun the Psych. But right now, we are going to cut to singles action.
Ladies and gentlemen, the singles match is scheduled for one fall. Accompanied by Jimmy Gray from the Appalachian Mountains, weighing 185 pounds, one half of the Grey Wolves, Jheras Grey! And his opponent, weighing in at 170 pounds, the submission specialist of the Fledge, Jack Verville!
Jack Verville, our submission specialist, making his return to the ring right now against one half of the Grey Wolves, Jheras Grey. This is a great matchup for the returning Verville. This is a good matchup for Jheras Grey.
For all the talk that Jheras Grey just did of being cheated out of various opportunities, it seems a little odd that he would not only have kendo sticks or swords, whatever he has, but he'd also bring his brother out for singles competition. It sounds like turnabout is fair play now.
Well, it's definitely sparked a degree of paranoia in the Grey Wolves.
Jack Verville accused him of crapping his pants and crying, uh-oh.
Oh, pretty classic backdrop to start the action here at Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase. Now, Jack Verville, there he is. He is a consummate ground wrestler. This might be it. Wow. Snatch and tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner truly, the submission specialist of the Fledge, Jack Verville!
Big win for our returning hero, Jack Verville. That might set a Capital Pro record, as that we don't have the official time, but that was a snatch and tap. Congratulations.
The only thing I have to apologize for is Jheras Grey just swearing. I'm sorry about that, guys. He's a little upset. I don't think anybody's lost that quickly in the history of the Fledge. CJ Action, you know I'm more technical than you, and you can't bully me anymore. I know in my heart I am the best wrestler in the Fledge, and I want the Great Lakes Heavyweight Championship.
With wins like that, it will be almost impossible to deny that title shot. Jack Verville setting records right here at the Fledge.
Ladies and gentlemen, Capital Pro Wrestling will be returning to the Fledge on August 13th with a 3 p.m. bell time to tape episodes of the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase. Tickets are $15 at the door, but can be bought ahead of time at a discount from CPWAUG2022.bpt.me. We're more than halfway through our 2022 season and are ramping up toward our season finale. Other events will be on September 17th, October 15th, and our season finale on November 19th. Who will step up to challenge the Great Lakes Television Champion CJ Achin? You're going to have to be there to find out. Share this video with friends and family and help us fill the Fledge. We can't wait to see you at ringside.
And now, Capital Pro fans, join me in welcoming the Star of Destiny, Mack. Here he is, Big George Mack. Always happy to have you, sir. It's been a lot going on here at the Fledge. What can we expect to see out of you in the near future? I'll tell you right now, DJ, next episode. On the next episode of the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, it's me and it's Dre Jacobs, and we're going to be inside the squared circle. That's a huge challenge. I'm excited to see it. Dre Jacobs, one of the largest competitors, one of the strongest competitors we have here at Capital Pro. That's quite a challenge you're facing. Do you have any insight or any thoughts to share on the matter?
Yeah, DJ, you know what? This is a match that I have been wanting to test myself with for years and years. And it hasn't been able to happen, but it's going to happen here in Capital Pro Wrestling in this ring. And you know what? I don't know what my destiny is. I don't know if it's going to be my destiny to get one over on the War Boy or if it's going to be my destiny to fall victim to the wasteland. But I can promise one thing, and that is neither of us will leave this ring unscathed. And that's my destiny.
I 100% believe that. And like I said, I can't wait to see that match in this very ring. Do you have any fear or consideration of War Incorporated, who frequently accompany him?
I don't, because I think that Dre Jacobs is going to come out to this ring by himself. I think it's going to be a one-on-one matchup. I'm not worried about War Inc. coming out and getting involved because there's no reason for them to. This is going to be a match of two men in this ring fighting to decide who is the better man.
That sounds wonderful. I can't wait to see it. Giant Titans clash as Dre Jacobs takes on the Star of Destiny, George Mack.
Next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, it's a battle of the behemoths as the Star of Destiny, George Mack, locks horns with the War Boy, Dre Jacobs. Let's hope the ring has been reinforced. And in our main event, the first challengers for the Great Lakes Tag Team titles will step up as the West Hollywood Hustlers get their chance at the Murder Machine. You're not going to want to miss a second of the action next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase.
Ladies and gentlemen, this singles match is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, from Kalamazoo, Michigan, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Da Vinci of Violence, Keith Creme!
Keith Creme making his way to the ring. You know, and speaking to Creme, he talked to me, he goes, you know, everybody always comments on what a technically sound wrestler he is. They never comment on what a good-looking wrestler he is. And he's offended by it. It's really bothered him that nobody identifies him as the smoke show he is. The Da Vinci.
His opponent, representing War Inc. from the wasteland, weighing in at 160 pounds of pure whiskey fuel, the redneck rock star, Billy Ray Daniels!
Billy Ray Daniels, Keith Creme. This should be a high-intensity matchup, as Billy Ray Daniels definitely likes to bring the violence, and Keith Creme loves to work in it.
And these two gentlemen are very experienced in fisticuffs and spoiling for a reason to use their talents in the squared circle here at the Fledge and Capital Pro. I can't wait to see what's going to happen and who is going to take down that bottle of whiskey.
Billy Ray presents a unique challenge to Keith Creme with his unorthodox style. Creme is definitely more of a technical wrestler. Not that Billy doesn't have some technical grabs with it. Let's just say that technical wrestling is not the girl that invited Billy Ray to the dance.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Keith Creme is going to have to stay on top of Billy Ray. That's for certain, because any opportunity that the redneck rock star has to create some distance and get those knees and feet working for him.
Absolutely. When you deal with any member of the War Inc., you are dropping into Chaos Central. So you have to keep on top of your opponent to make sure that you don't enter their realm. Because if you don't know what's going to happen with Billy Ray Daniels, what you do know is you're probably going to lose.
He is calling for that bell now.
Yeah.
Though Billy Ray has not submitted.
I mean, he's working the rules.
At this point, I think Keith says it's just a formality. Going downstairs, Keith Creme, then introducing Billy Ray's head to his knee. That's tough. Again, talking about that technical wrestling. This might not be technical in the traditional sense. It's not mat-based, but those are still very formulaic strikes.
That was a very patronizing pin he gave to the Redneck Rockstar. Oh!
Billy Ray goes for the roll-up. A bit to George Mack's point, who we just heard in that promo. We do not see War Inc. here at ringside. Billy Ray is by himself. Not that he's been abandoned, but going out on his own.
Well, Keith Creme better keep the stage on that backstage entrance door because you never know who might slide out. Trey Jacobs, the Black Sheep.
Hey, you don't want Justin Dream sneaking into anything.
No, you do not.
Oh, looks like a bit of a double chicken wing. He's not torquing on it, but he is holding him up, yeah. Double chicken wing clutch. Turned into a pin attempt by Keith Creme. Excellent wrestling there as he transitions from a submission hold right to a pin attempt.
And continues to work the ref, trying to see if he can get a little extra speed on that 3 count. It's like, Keith, just win the match, man. Just defeat your opponent. Leave the ref alone.
Keith working over Billy Ray. Trading punches might not be his best option.
Now with a brawler like Billy Ray Daniels, a Redneck Rockstar loves to throw fists. If you're going to take those hands, you got to get ready for the consequences.
Oh! Speaking of consequences, goodness gracious.
He does call himself the Da Vinci of violence.
Yeah.
That was really pretty.
I'm not even sure how to describe that. He ripped him into the ropes. Violent move. Billy Ray has not recovered, at least not completely. He's tapping into that whiskey. Keith Creme is known for taking a shot. Oh. Atomic drop. Some mind games from the Redneck Rockstar. I've seen mind games. I've seen drinking games. Not often are they together.
Is the first for me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Keith Creme still trying to take a drink. Whoever thought whiskey would be used as a distraction tactic in a match?
Well, I mean, maybe not during. Before, certainly. But yeah, maybe not during. Oof.
Like I said, you step into chaos. You never know what's going to happen except that you will lose. Keith Creme outside the ring reeling. Here comes the Redneck Rockstar.
Billy Ray with a big dive. Wiping out the Da Vinci of violence. Takes him down to the ground here at the Fledge.
Billy Ray takes some time with our favorite listeners, favorite viewers, of course.
Keith grabbing that whiskey. Knowing Billy Ray's going to be grabbing at it. Oh, some whiskey in the eyes. That's no good. stacked him and pinned him. Big win for Keith Creme.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Da Vinci of Violence, Keith Creme!
Ladies and gentlemen, joining me here at ringside, fresh off of a big pin win, let's hear it for Keith Creme. Respect me! Capital Pro can give me other alcoholics. My sights are set higher. Sky's the limit for Keith Creme, because Creme always rises to the top. So I'm calling out the Great Lakes television champion. I do not care who that is. Shut your mouth before I shut it for you. My innovative violence cannot be predicted. I think on the fly. I am an artist, and that belt is going to look beautiful around my waist. The Da Vinci of Violence, Keith Creme, claiming directly that he is focused on that television title.